Manchester United 0, Spurs 3, Bradley. How do you sum that up?
Absolutely pathetic. I'm not shocked. It's been the whole entire tenure with Erik Ten Hag. It's 17 3 or more goal defeats now under his reign. It's absolutely disgraceful, to be honest. It's disgusting. I'm ashamed to be a Man United fan at the moment. It's disgraceful.
How has it got to this in terms of, you look at the lapse of concentration early on, conceding after 2 minutes. Yes, the red card, but at the end of the day, it weren't a red card, but we were so crap before that. The complete capitulation, the lack of progress, all of it. How's it come to this?
There's a lack of structure in the team, especially in midfield. I mean, this is why I've not been trying to blame Casemiro for the amount of time. I kept on saying it's a system, and Ugarte came in and he looked like a crap version of Fred today, Ugarte. But again, I'm probably not going to blame him. I'm not going to blame Ugarte, because any player who's playing in that midfield role as a defensive midfielder, he's getting thrown to the sword, because there's nothing they can do. Each time we build up in midfield with the two centre backs and the one midfielder, the other players are running away from the ball. That has to be an instruction, because it's not normal to run away from the ball. You go towards the ball to create a passing option. So that has to be an instruction from the manager. And then the first goal we conceded, to just allow Mickey van der Ven to just run through like that. I know he's quick, but close him down, even do a tactical foul or anything. You cannot let a player cover that much of the pitch without a player near him. It was absolutely shocking.
And it literally happened in the last game, didn't it? And it's a common theme of people were so easy to play through, people losing their markers. Do you think that they give up playing for Ten Hag as well, or he's not inspiring them as well? Like, it's come to the end of the road for him, he's done? Does he need to leave?
I'm done with Ten Hag. I wanted Ten Hag gone over a year ago. I don't think it's that they're not even trying. I just think the system is that bad. It's impossible to play with, because the amount of gaps, like, this is the kind of midfielder you'd need under Erik Ten Hag. You need someone with the dribbling ability of Diego Maradona, with the physicality of Yaya Toure, with the IQ and reading of the game with Busquets, with Usain Bolt's running power on steroids and on 20 cans of Red Bull. That is the midfielder we'd need. It's virtually impossible. There's not a midfielder on the planet that can play this role, because we just get carved open every single time. The players are not as bad as what they look, because we've not brought in bad players. We brought in De Ligt, who was a captain at Ajax at 19 years old, went to Juventus, went to Bayern Munich, he's here at Manchester United. We've got Mazraoui, who's played in big games, got to a Champions League semi-final. We brought in Ugarte, who's played big games, played for Sporting Lisbon, played for PSG, being in a tough environment. These players that we're bringing in, and the players that we have in the squad, they're not bad players. We've not took players from Planet Marcellus.
Yeah.
We brought in good players, so...
That's why you're saying that's why it's the manager?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, the first goal, I think the players have to take a bit of responsibility with that goal to try and cover and stop Mickey van der Ven. But the large part, it was definitely down to the manager. The amount of gaps you see on the pitch and the interchanging in, there's no interchanging in midfield in the front three or the back four. You could see when Tottenham were on the ball, you could see their midfielders interchanging with each other. One knew when to drop back, one knew when to go up, one knew to stay central. Like, there was that, they were in sync with each other. Our players don't like they're in sync with each other. I don't know what they do on the training ground, but it's not beneficial to what we see on the pitch, sure.
Do you think it's just a matter of time before Ineos make their minds up and make a decision on this? Or do you think they'll still persist with this in an attempt to see a turnaround?
He won't get sacked in the next week or so. No. I think it's a matter of if rather than when. No, it's a matter of when rather than if. But it depends how the results go. It depends if it goes like a yo-yo, like a bunch of results where we might somehow, it's probably not going to happen, somehow beat Villa and then it's like we're back and then we lose the next game and then we win the next game. It's like that yo-yo.
Same inconsistency we've seen the whole time.
Or we lose 5 or 6 games in a row and then we'll sack him. It depends how the results go. It depends if he gets them. It depends how Ten Hag, if Ten Hag can get some sort of luck. But I hope he doesn't. Honestly, I'd rather him just go. I can't stand him as a Man United manager at the minute.
Why? Because in terms of the decisions he's made and just...
I think he's got favourites. I already knew Bruno were going to start, but he shouldn't have started. To be honest, I think this manager's Humpty Dumpty because he chats crap and he produces absolute crap on the pitch. Like when they put him back together again, they put his backside where his face is. Like that is what he's done.